So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Now it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? And that's been drilled in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Edmilson. Vitinha. Totti. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gerrard. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Totti. Gerrard tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Joe! And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. He'll try from distance. Inter Milan have their third corner. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Good take.
And Shevchenko!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Zola.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It's just beyond his reach. Mateus.
And here's Del Piero.
Driving forward. And he was quick to react. Vitinha.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Belletti. Totti. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the keeper beats it away. Pele. Vitinha. And it's Shevchenko. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. Gerrard receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Dembele, and he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And here's Zola. Decent chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Roberto Carlos. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So right back into the action. So the first half brought no goals. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There could be trouble here. And now the breakaway. Salah. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Belletti. And this is Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Zola. And it's Shevchenko.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had a shot! Gerrard. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Threads one in. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mateus making good progress. Driven in. Oh, good effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great vision. Pass is just off target. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Totti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. Van Bronckhorst plays it long. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now this could be a chance. Shevchenko! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's hit the bar! And there's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Indonesia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
That pass isn't the best. Belletti. Jordan Henderson. And Stojkovic. Nicely shaped ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Conte. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And it's Belletti. And that interception was no chance, surely! And he stuck it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over, surely! And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Takes the shot! There was plenty of power on that. And it's Neymar. And here's Nedved. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tanucci receives it in a wide position. Van Bronckhorst clears without hesitation. Del Piero did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, here is the multifaceted Christian Panucci, looking the very epitome of game intellect, never short on nous.
I like the fact that he's quite old-fashioned, and that's a compliment.
And it makes it all the more amazing, of course, that he is one of Italy's most prolific goal-scoring defenders.
Yeah, and he's not the type to constantly go bombing forward, but...
Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Del Piero. Nedved. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Solar. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Nicely spread. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Dembele. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieira. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked out the run. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Dembele. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Can he get it through? Panucci. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Vitinha. And this is Zola. Zola really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Dembele. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Panucci defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he cuts out the supply. Check, clears. He has found a way through. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Vieira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ibrahimovic. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ball's gone out of play. Zola. No, that's been intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Oh, good ball!
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but...
Great chance! And again! Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And here's Zola. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And smartly reclaimed. Nedved. Crosses it, and a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Tanucci venturing down the left. Now it's Nedved. Edmilson proves too strong, too smart. Distributed tidily. And this is Del Piero. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's clever. And they've got rid. Well, now here's a good battle. Ibrahimovic! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's Nedved! Oh, nearly.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Hullet. Number 11. Ibrahimovic. Number 12. Neymar.
It's a sharp pass.
Number 13.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Coming on the field.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
He's having a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Figo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Persibandung clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Pele. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Indonesia have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now it's Lampard. Now here's the... Goes for the header! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Knocks it into space. And it's Lampard. Tries to play it through. Del Piero. That had too much on it. He is through here. Oh, good effort. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was